Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Titan Chamber Weekly, and basically this is a guide for it. So we're going to jump straight into it. So the first boss is the token clone over here, this guy over here, and so this boss is relatively unique, as in only the tank is going to attack the boss, right? Everyone else, or the DPS team, we're going to wait until an ad spawns. So there's going to be ads that spawn either here or here or here. They're basically going to spawn somewhere around this map. And what we're going to do is we're going to instantly kill the ad, and then we're going to be sent into soul separation by stepping on a portal. So we're going to see that now. So here with DPS, you see the moment that Mars has engaged the boss, there's an ad that spawns over here. Once this ad spawns, we're going to kill it. Boom, we kill the ad, and immediately as the ad dies, it's going to drop a little portal, and we're going to stand there and get sent into soul separation and go to the boss over here because it will be an orb. So you're going to see that now. We get sent into soul separation, and boom. So once we're in soul separation, there's a little orb over here, and instead of having a boss, so we're just going to hit this orb until it dies. Basically, it only has 79 million HP. However, keep in mind you only have 45 seconds that you can stay within soul separation. After 45 seconds you will die. So there are several exits that you can take. There's an exit there, exit here, exit here, exit here. So there are a total of 4 different exits that you can take, and basically before this time runs out, you run out to the exit and it'll send you back to the real world. Once you're in the real world, again, you look for an ad, you kill the ad, he'll drop another portal, and you can be sent back into this soul separation to continue to attack this this thingy, or this orb. However, this orb has very little HP, and you should be able to one phase it within the 45 seconds. So you can see here that we just go ham on this orb. I recommend people to stand close to the orb and not stand back here. The reason is because there are explosions back here that will daze you. So you'll see over here that these are explosions over here. They're charging up, and they go kaboom. And if you get hit by those, it'll basically CC you, and it sucks. So bang, bang, bang. Again, we're just DPS. It's just a DPS race just to kill this guy really fast. And once the orb is dead, boop, the boss is dead too. So that is relatively simple mini boss, and now let's move on to the main boss. Alright, so here's the main boss in the Titan Chamber, which is the Titan Twin. It's very similar to Eternity Temple Boss 1. However, I know there's a lot of people who haven't done that boss. But basically, you'll notice that there's a little triangle over here. So you want to split your team up into 3. You want some people at the 6 o'clock position, some at the 3 o'clock position, some at the 9 o'clock position. And basically what's going to happen is after we DPS this boss to a certain extent, I think it's like 90%, he's going to spawn ads. And then so these ads are going to spawn on these little pads. So there's a pad like right behind me, there's a pad over there, and there's going to be a pad over there. And basically 3 ads are going to spawn. However, what's a little bit different is the ad at 9 o'clock is never going to be able to be killed. This ad over here at 9 o'clock is invincible. So there's no point in bursting him down. You just need to CC him, and then you'll be fine. However, for the other 2 positions, so the 6 o'clock position as well as the one that I'm at, the 3 o'clock position, these 2 ads you can burst down and kill. So it's no big deal there. So let's start the video. So basically we're just going to burst the boss down and kill him over here. So you see we're attacking, and once we hit 90%, I believe, this is when phase happens. So we're bursting him down. So now it's 90%. You'll notice that the boss phased into the middle. So if you have a summoner, or if you have someone that can stealth, you just need to get ready to stealth this attack. You see he says the splice demons are about to appear, and then the whole room turns red. This is an attack that you want to party stealth. You don't have to, but it's just nice to. So I party stealth, and you'll notice now on the map that there's a blue demon, a green demon, and a red demon. So the green demon poisons the entire party, the red demon drunks the entire party, and the blue demon will spawn flowers under each of your party members. And if any of the flowers touch, it deals massive AoE damage, which basically kills the party. So remember what I said, that the 9 o'clock position, this demon is not killable. You can burst him down to 1 HP, but he won't die. The other 2 positions, the 6 o'clock position as well as the 3 o'clock position, these 2 demons can be bursted down. So if you're too lazy to CC them, you can just kill them instantly because they only have 1 million HP. So it's really easy to burst them down. And that is the reason why you want to split your team into 3. You want a team of maybe 3 to 4 people handling the blue one, 3 or 4 handling green one, 3 or 4 handling the red one. It doesn't matter which order they spawn, mainly because you just kill this one, and you kill this one, and this one you just CC because you can't kill it. You'll see here that here's the green one, it spawns, it has 1.3 million HP, and you don't even have to kill it if you don't want to, you can just stun it. So you see here that I just stun this ad, and now I just move away and the ad instantly dies. However, you'll notice that the blue one is still standing. So now you can see that the green one is down, the red one is down, however the blue one is still standing. And this is going to happen for every run because the 9 o'clock position, as I said before, is invincible. And since it's the blue demon, it means that everyone in the party is going to get a flower under them, and they need to spread out so that the flowers don't overlap each other, or else they do AoE damage. So you're going to see now, once he absorbing the test subject, boom, he's going to suck us all in, we F-roll out, and soon you're going to see that we're all going to get these flowers underneath us right after this erupt. Boom. During this eruption, I recommend everyone to use a frost sheath. However, if you don't have a frost sheath, you can self iframe it. It's not a big deal. And now you'll notice that I have a little purple circle around me as well as a small timer on top of my head. So basically these are going to be the flowers. So I don't want the flowers to touch anyone else's, or else it's going to blow up and deal tons of AoE damage to the party. So you'll see here that I'm going to unfreeze myself. I went into soul separation, but I'll explain that in a second. So these are the flowers. You see that I dropped everyone dropped their flowers away from each other, and that is necessary for this mechanic, because if you drop the flowers on top of each other, again, they blow up and they kill your party. So now this is a little bit different from what everyone's used to. Now that you're sent into soul separation, you have 45 seconds to stay in soul separation. Not everyone has to go into soul separation, but at least 2 people do. You can solo this, but I recommend it with 2. The reason is because you need to CC this orb later on. When the boss casts Desolation, which is like a room-wide AoE which will wipe the entire party, you need people in soul separation to CC this orb. However, this orb only has 2 CC bars, so technically you could double CC if you're playing a summoner or a blade dancer or whatever class who has a double CC, but just to be on the safe side, I recommend 2 people at the very least to come in. And there's no penalty in coming into soul separation. Anyone can go in, anyone can leave. And as for these flowers that spawn, if the blue demon does spawn, you can step on these flowers and get rid of them. You take no damage, it's not a big deal, and you'll be fine. So let's continue. So you see here that there's an orb and there's a demon over here. So these are the only 2 things that are enemies in soul separation. So I recommend you to kill the demon first. The reason why is once you kill the demon, it'll create a portal underneath him, and that is how you get out of soul separation. So remember, you do have a timer over here of 45 seconds before you die in soul separation. So I recommend killing him so that the portal is ready, and then attack this guy until his CC bars open, then stun him. So we're going to see that now. Since now this ad is dead, you'll see the portal is now created. It looks a little bit different than the other flowers. And now we're just going to DPS the core over here until the CC bars open. So we're just going to DPS, and for everyone else outside, you're just going to see a boss that's just standing there. And so we're just waiting for the text to say that the boss is casting Desolation. So we're just attacking. You can see that I stood on that flower, no damage taken. So we're attacking. And now he should be casting it pretty soon. Anytime now, boss. So now it says the Titan Twin is about to unleash Desolation. So once this text comes up, everyone in soul separation should just look at the CC bars and get ready to stun. So now we're just going to wait. Boom, his CC bars open, we instantly stun, and that cancels out Desolation. Once the team in soul separation has stunned, everyone should quickly get into the portal and get out, mainly because you don't have much time left before you're going to die. So boom, I'm getting very greedy, so I attack and I get out. Boom, and now we see the regular boss attacking. And that is basically it for the mechanic. It's just going to be rinse and repeat, so we're going to see it again. So we're just going to attack. And for the demons, when they spawn, it is totally time-based. So if your team has an absurd amount of DPS, you only need to do this phase once, and then you can just DPS it to death. You have a lot of time, to be honest. So we're just DPSing again, you'll see that he's going to do the next phase again pretty soon. Boom, punishment. And you're going to see here that I'm just going to tell the whole party to hold DPS because I want to find out if there's another phase or not. And we find out that there is, however, it's time-based. So here we're just not DPSing, we're just waiting for it to do another phase. As I type slow DPS, I want to see if there's another phase. I can't spell at all. And we're just waiting. So we were running this with 8 people, so it's definitely doable. You don't need that much damage. So now he goes through his stupid attack rotation. It takes forever. We're just waiting. There we go. Finally, it says the Splice Demons are about to appear. So again, he's going into phase. Boom. And again, you'll see there's blue, green, and red. So again, it's the blue one at the 9 o'clock position, which means we have to deal with flowers again. So let's deal with that now. So we come here, we stun that guy, we don't even need to kill him. We come back and we attack this boss. He's gonna do the suction thing again, F roll. So now he's about to use his eruption attack. We get a frost sheath, but I self iframe, so it's no big deal. Again, I go into soul separation, I can step on my own flower, and it's no big deal. You see that here I'm stepping on everyone's flower, just getting rid of them, and voila, no problem. So again, we killed the little ad over here, so that creates the portal. And here's the orb, where again, we're just gonna wait until it tells us to CC it. And we're just waiting for desolation. So it's relatively easy, super straightforward. So now it's about unleash desolation. Boom, we CC and we get out. And once we get out, then we kill the boss and boom, that's it. So that's it for the guide on Titan Chamber. So I do want to give a little bit more advice about what to do with the red demon and the green demon. So let me just rewind to that part. So you can see here that there is the blue, the green, and the red demon. So what happens if there's a green demon that spawns at the 9 o'clock position? So as I said before, the 9 o'clock position demon will be invincible. So if the green one spawns there, that's the most ideal one, because that just means that the party's just going to be poisoned. And basically you just eat the poison and DPS the boss and you'll be perfectly fine. The poison doesn't do a lot of damage and it's no big deal. The hardest one is the red one. If you get the red demon at the 9 o'clock position, you need to make sure to look away from the boss when he's about to do his eruption, which is the big room-wide AoE that you need a frost sheath. Just make sure to turn away from the boss when that happens. If you look at the boss when it does the eruption, you will get drunk. And basically you won't be able to control your character until you walk all the way into the boss. And you lose a lot of DPS time and it's quite a pain in the butt. And it's just annoying, you know. So make sure that if the red demon is at the 9 o'clock position, to not look at the boss when he's going to do the erupt. You'll notice because the flavor text will come up saying that the boss is going to erupt and the entire room's basically going to turn red. When that happens, just look away from the boss and you'll be fine, okay? But yeah, that really wraps it up. This dungeon is definitely something unique, something different. For people who have done Eternity Temple, this is pretty much a super dumbed down version because we don't need quartz, we don't have ball drivers, we don't got nothing. It's super dumbed down, super easy version of it. But for a lot of players who have not done Eternity Temple, this is sort of a small taste of what Eternity Temple is, minus a lot of the difficult stuff. But yeah, hopefully this video helped. If it did, I would appreciate a subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome?